Today we're taking an in-depth look at one of the most imposing heavy tactical trucks ever developed, the Tatrapan 8x8cc. This truck isn't just another logistic vehicle, it's a serious piece of engineering designed for demanding military environments. From its rugged 8x8 drivetrain to its payload capacity and cross-country performance, we're going to break down everything you need to know, including how it compares to other modern military trucks and what it might cost if a nation wanted to field it. The Tatrapan 8x8cc started life as a prototype heavy tactical truck developed by Vivoj Martin, a Slovak defense engineering company that has made a name for itself in specialized military vehicles. This platform was never just a normal truck, it was designed as a high-mobility tactical platform, with the flexibility to serve logistical, container handling, and modular roles on the battlefield. ArmedConflicts.com. At its core, the Tatrapan 8x8cc is built around an 8x8 all-wheel drive system. This 8-wheel configuration gives it enormous traction advantages over standard 4x4 or 6x6 designs, making it capable of carrying heavy loads across rough terrain that would stop many conventional trucks. Its gross vehicle weight when fully loaded can reach up to 36,000 kilograms, with a payload capacity of around 17,200 kilograms. That's over 17 tons of cargo, equipment, or mission modules. ArmedConflicts.com. Powering this truck is a robust diesel engine mated to a Tatra 14-speed gearbox, a transmission designed for military reliability and heavy-duty use. The engine produces roughly 400-plus horsepower, which might not sound astronomical when compared to some modern commercial rigs, but in a military truck of this size and role it's more than adequate. It delivers steady torque at low RPMs, which is exactly what you want when you're climbing steep grades or crawling through mud and sand. ArmedConflicts.com. Top speed on paved roads is rated at about 113 km per hour, but this figure is rarely the main priority for military logistics. What matters is how quickly and reliably the vehicle can move its load under difficult conditions. The truck's design gives it a cruising range of around 800 km on a single tank of fuel, which means fewer stops and more operational reach without resupply. ArmedConflicts.com. One of the standout features of the Tatrapan 8x8cc is its off-road mobility. It's fitted with a well-engineered suspension system and high ground clearance that allow it to tackle uneven ground, steep approaches, side slopes, and difficult terrain typical of forward operating areas. The architecture includes features like independent suspension and central differential locks, which help all 8 wheels maintain traction even when ground conditions vary drastically from one wheel to the next. While we don't have exact 2025 test figures for how it performs against the latest Russian or Chinese 8x8 heavy trucks, this configuration remains one of the most capable setups in the world. TatraDefenseIndustrial.com. The cab of the Tatrapan 8x8cc is another area where this truck demonstrates thoughtful military design. Although this particular variant, the CC, can be configured differently depending on role, the cab generally seats a crew of 3 comfortably. It's designed with modularity in mind, which means armor packages can be added or removed based on mission needs. In a baseline configuration it provides protection against small arms and shrapnel, but heavier armor kits can be installed to meet higher threat levels. MoheVideo.sk. This modular approach extends to the truck's rear section, where instead of a simple flatbed, the Tatrapan 8x8cc was originally presented as a container carrier, meaning it can transport mission-specific shelters, radar cabins, medical units, or even command and control modules. This makes it extremely useful for modern army logistics where flexibility is key. You're not just moving boxes and fuel, you're moving entire functional units that can be quickly deployed wherever they are needed. ArmedConflicts.com. In terms of practicality, the truck is also designed to be C-130 Hercules transportable. That means it can be loaded onto one of the world's most common tactical transport aircraft, giving it true strategic mobility across continents if a military needs to reposition its forces fast. This sort of interoperability is a huge advantage, especially for NATO or allied forces that rely on rapid deployment capabilities. TatraDefenseIndustrial.com. Now let's talk about performance in real-world use. While official militaries typically test vehicles under highly controlled conditions, independent user feedback, even from simulation communities, suggests that Tatra-based trucks excel in stability and fuel economy. However, The very characteristics that make them rugged can also make them feel heavy and less nimble in deep mud or soft soil compared to highly specialized all-terrain rigs. This isn't unusual. High payload capability always requires trade-offs. Reddit. When comparing this truck to other 8x8 tactical platforms on the market, such as the Chinese TA-580 Tush 5380 family, which is designed for heavy missile and radar transport, the Tatrapan holds its own in terms of range, payload, and modular integration potential. The Chinese platform prioritizes payload for specific systems like air defense missiles, but the modular nature of Tatrapan makes it more versatile for a wider range of roles beyond weapons carriage. Wikipedia. For many armies, the key question is always how much this type of truck costs. Unlike civilian pickups or commercial cargo trucks, military vehicles don't have standard market prices. They vary widely depending on configuration, production run, export deals, and logistical support packages.